Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about 1992's Winterbeast. This is normally sold in the Vinegar Syndrome Homegrown Horrors, I think it's Volume 1 set. It comes with a movie called, I think it's Final Exam, though it could be Fatal Exam, it escapes me, that I did not like. It was very long and boring for me. And Beyond Dream's Door, which either is out on my channel and I've covered that movie already, or it's coming out. I don't remember if I've queued it up or not, which I liked. It was a kind of dream sequence, weird fever dream movie, and you don't know what's real. That was pretty cool. But I bought this by itself just to save some money from a guy on Facebook. You can find it on eBay by itself, and I didn't really see the need to spend $60 on that set if I didn't love the other two films, though Beyond Dream's Door I would maybe pick up in the future. So this is a 1992 film, as I said. It feels like a late 80s movie, maybe early 90s. So it sort of fits that 80s vibe in some little bit of a way. It's a region-free disc. It's a newly scanned, restored in 2K from the original 16mm and 8mm film elements, reversible cover art, English subtitles, and a plethora of interviews, commentary tracks, archival deleted scenes, audio interviews, archival making of, archival soap opera footage. I mean, it is packed to the gills with extras, which only Vinegar Syndrome just does perfectly. So that's very cool. You may see the cover of this movie and go, what the hell is this about? It looks like an alien or something. Is this an alien film like Extro? It's not. This is about a small town where there's like a lodge and a little tourist destination there, and the people that are going to the lodge are getting murdered and going missing, stuff like that. There's a little bit of a turmoil between the local sheriff and the lodge owner, because he's trying to get the lodge owner to shut down the lodge until things calm down, because the people are coming to the lodge, and then whatever it is killing them is, has its fair share to kill, where if nobody was there, maybe nothing would happen. So he's trying to kind of figure out what's happening and sort of slow it down or stop it. The lodge owner and him are at odds, and the lodge owner looks sort of like almost like a more flamboyant Roddy McDowall. I guess that's kind of the best way for me to put it, but he's pretty funny. And he's at odds with him, and he's like, this isn't in my jurisdiction. My lodge is out of your city boundaries, so you can't tell me what to do with my lodge. I'm not shutting anything down. So there's that happening in the background. Meanwhile, there's this like local folklore, I guess, or crazy thing happening where there's these demons, not to give away too much, but there's these demons that are in the area because of this old Native American curse or something, and they're killing people, and that's part of what is happening with the story. I'm not giving away that much. That sort of comes out, I don't know, fairly quickly, I guess, maybe towards the middle of the movie, but it's not like that big of a deal. So all the monsters look like these big wood totems or like alien-like wood creatures. They look very strange. One looks like a dragon, and they're all claymation, and they look really goofy, and then they'll grab people, and then the people will turn into clay, and then they'll rip them in half, and clay blood flies out. At the beginning of the film, and in the end, there's some regular special effects, which I thought were pretty impressive, even though they look cheesy, and you can see like the rubber and the latex with the monsters and stuff. But the rest of the monsters in the film are all claymation, really goofy. There's a woman at the beginning of the film. I always say if a movie starts out and there's boobs in the first 5 minutes, you know it's good. And that happens here. There's a woman, a very normal looking woman, not like over the top gorgeous, which I think is even better. I love when they show like chubby women, or like women that you would say that looks like the girl next door. It doesn't look like some crazy over the top, lips injected, big breasted woman. And normal looking woman, and for some reason she's getting changed. She's walking around topless in her house, and the clay monster comes, and she gets scared and whatever. So that was pretty cool and funny. Winterbeast is like a perfect Vinegar Syndrome release. I think that this is exactly why I like Vinegar Syndrome. Cheesy, goofy horror, fun to have a couple drinks and watch, or laugh with friends and watch. Has its own backstory. It might be a movie that you've never heard of. In this instance, I had never heard of it prior, but I knew it had a following, and there was a lot of underground horror and like cheesy movie fans that thought it was really good. But as I said, I never heard of it. So when they said this was coming out and I checked it out, was it on YouTube? Was it on YouTube originally I watched it? I don't remember where I watched it, but I watched it somewhere and I liked it so much I said I have to pick up the Blu-ray. I really like it. But this is the epitome of that. These are the Vinegar Syndrome releases I really like. Winterbeast, Penitentiary for the blaxploitation stuff. Unmasked Part 25 is one of my favorite. Beyond the Door 3. But Winterbeast is just really schlocky, goofy, horror fun, and I think if you're into any of that and anything I said sounded interesting to you, you'll probably like it. There are a couple of twists and turns. It's fairly straightforward, but the acting is cheesy and goofy. The scenery is cool. It has this like very small town, you know, again, early 90s, late 80s kind of feeling to it, backwoods town. So I would wholeheartedly recommend Winterbeast. You could pick up the box set if the other ones sounded interesting to you. As I said, Beyond Dream's Door I liked, and Final Exam I did not like. But you can do way worse with the other ones. So check out Winterbeast if you haven't seen it. Let me know if you have seen it, what you thought of it. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.